Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop related video. And this is in regards to underground artists, independent artists. Yo, I know this artist, we haven't heard any new music from him in like a minute. It seems like he's just busy traveling the world, unplugging from the internet because sometimes the internet and being on social media, it can get a little toxic. And the other artist, on the other hand, he a white rapper. He's independent. He started up his own record label called ATHD. I think that's what it's called. He actually signed this other artist named Annoyed to his label ATHD. And the other artist that I'm about to speak with y'all about, when it comes down to this label, they had some history. You know what I mean? He signed Jaron Benton, Dizzy Wright, DJ Hopper, Swizz, and even Kato on the track was saying that he was signed to this label. I didn't even know Kato on the track was signed to this label as a producer, but I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I got a question. What if Hopsin signed Chris Webby to Funk Volume while Chris Webby was on the come up? My fellow Hopsin fans, my fellow Chris Webby fans, and my fellow Funk Volume fans, and yeah, RIP Funk Volume. Funk Volume, they definitely had success as an independent label, but unfortunately, with Hopsin and Damian Ritter not being on the same terms, Funk Volume ended up not working out as a label. But yeah, do y'all feel it would have been dope if Hopsin and Damian Ritter signed Chris Webby to Funk Volume? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Hopsin signed Chris Webby to Funk Volume, I feel this would have been pretty cool. I feel that this would have been pretty dope. You know what I mean? Chris Webby, he's done songs with Jaron Benton. Chris Webby has done songs with Dizzy Wright. But the one artist that Chris Webby didn't collab with is Hopsin. And that's the thing. Kato on the track, he's produced for Chris Webby. He produced the song Questionnaire, which is on Chris Webby's mixtape Webster's Laboratory too. But yeah, if Hopsin signed Chris Webby to Funk Volume, it definitely would have been fire. We would have got that Hopsin and Chris Webby collab, because this is one collab that never happened. And I saw something where Chris Webby was saying something about that he's been a fan of Hopsin like for like a minute. Yeah, like a Chris Webby and Hopsin collaboration, they definitely would have made something hard, because yeah, Chris Webby and Jaron Benton, like, they've been collaborating for a long time, and Chris Webby and Dizzy Wright had did something too. Like, Chris Webby has worked with some of the Funk Volume artists, but you see, when it comes down to Funk Volume, Hopsin was like the boss. Hopsin was like the music boss. He took care of like the music side of Funk Volume, but yeah, unfortunately, Funk Volume is dead and it's never coming back. I mean, Hopsin, from my understanding, he's still doing his thing with his label Undercover Prodigy, but he hasn't signed anybody yet. But yeah, my fellow Hopsin fans, my fellow Chris Webby fans, do y'all feel that it would have been dope if Hopsin signed Chris Webby to Funk Volume? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.